This is number 64, chapter 4, looking at concentrations of solution. And this is a dilution question. It says, to what volume should you dilute 25 milliliters of a 10 molar stock of sulfuric acid to obtain a 0.150 molar H2SO4 solution. So these are both aqueous, and we start with a certain concentration and we want to dilute that to a different concentration. And so this is really what we are asking, is what is the volume that we need to dilute the 25 milliliters of 10 molar sulfuric acid to get at 0.150 molar solution. And so really what we are trying to do here is make sure that these two guys are equal, moles and moles, right? We know the concentration that we want as far as its molarity. The first part of the question gives us a volume and a molarity, and so really what we need to do is relate moles. What are the moles of the original sulfuric acid solution? Because that number of moles is constant in the new solution. The only difference is that we've added more water to the solution to dilute it, to make it less concentrated. And so we can begin with that measurement of 25 milliliters, convert it to liters, and then use our 10 molar solution of our sulfuric acid to realize that we have 0.25 moles of sulfuric acid in that original solution. And that mole value is constant. And so we'll use it for the next part of the calculation, where we take the moles of sulfuric acid that we began with, and then we use our concentration, our new concentration, to figure out our new volume that we need to do or use or add to make this particular diluted solution. And we end up with 1.667 liters of solution is required to now generate this 0.150 molar solution. Another way for you guys to think about this is M1V1 equals M2V2. It's really what I'm doing here, because it is essentially telling you the same thing, that moles has to equal moles. Because if we look at our values, M1V1 would be moles per liter 1 times liters 1. What does that give you? That gives you moles when our liters cancel out. And that equals M2V2, which would be moles per liter again, but now for our second part of the question, or our dilution. And again we have a volume. These guys cancel out and give us moles. So really the moles of 1 is equal to the moles of 2 when we're talking about a dilution. When we're not changing the amount of moles in the actual vessel, we are changing the volume. And so as a result we have a concentration change. That is number 64.